Hey guys, what's going on? Today I want to talk about my first time trying ketamine. So me and a couple friends, we were chilling at my house. We were talking about, what we're gonna do for the rest of the night. I don't know, smoking a few J's. So one of my friends knows this other guy who's throwing apparently what's supposed to be a crazy rager. His parents weren't home and whatever. This is just gonna be great. So we're like, all right, let's go to this. I don't know. It was like 7 p.m. or whatever. We weren't going to get there till late. So we got like 4 hours to burn just playing some Call of Duty, FIFA, whatever. It was pretty fun, pretty chill. So eventually 11 rolls around and we're just packing some weed or whatever. So, we don't just have to leech off other people. We're like, hey, give me a quick trade because we knew there was going to be some fun stuff there or whatever. So we're driving. It's about half an hour away. Smoking a couple doobies, hotboxing on the way there. So we get there. And it's lit, dude. It's a fucking rager. The music's real loud, and we're dancing for a while. Met up with some other people. Like, hey, what's up? Just talking, talking to some girls, talking to some guys. The weed was kicking in. It's pretty chill. And eventually, I meet this old friend. I went to grade school with him, but we went to different high schools. So he's like, hey, dude, what's up? I got this crazy shit. And I'm like, shit, man, what is it? He's like, it's crazy. And I'm like, shit, what the hell is it? He's like, dude, it's ketamine. And I'm like, fuck, shit, cock. And he's like, yeah, I know, right? So they're just taking lines off this fucking mirror, just like every fucking movie you've seen. Off the mirror, off the CD or whatever, or off someone's asshole, but that part wasn't happening. And, I'm not sure if I want to try this, but he shoved it in my face. He's like, try this shit, dude. And it was a nice, big, fat, juicy line. And I'm like, what the hell is going to happen? He's like, dude, you're going to go down the fucking K-hole. I'm like, what the fuck is that? So I didn't know it at the time. I just thought nothing of it. But later I looked it up, and apparently it's this crazy out-of-body, out-of-mind experience you can have on this shit. And I was like, well, shit. But back to the story. So it's, sitting in front of me, taunting me on this mirror. And I just go for it, right up there. And immediately I get this huge, feeling of dizziness. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? But I had a bunch of energy, but I was just super dizzy. So I just sat down, stared at the ground for like a couple minutes. I didn't know if this was going to pass or whatever. But eventually it does. And when it does pass, I get up, I look at my friends, and they're just laughing, going crazy. And I'm like, shit. So I didn't really feel anything until I shook my friend's hand, and I just couldn't feel anything at all. Like someone could have chopped off my arm, and I just wouldn't have felt it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was fucking crazy. So I'm just dancing, having a good time, like, I got slapped in the back to even feel it. It was just great fun. So I met up with my other friends, they're like, dude, what the fuck happened to you? I guess I looked really fucked or whatever. I'm like, ha ha, I don't know, man. And we're just dancing, having a good time, whatever. And eventually, I don't know, like 3, 4, 5 a.m. maybe, lay down on this couch and just pass out. I do remember this crazy dream I had where I was riding this horse in just this white dimension, like an endless white dimension. And then it just suddenly turned black, and I opened my eyes and just freaked out, like, what the fuck was that? But I go back to bed, all is good, I was sweating a little bit, but went back to bed, and then, or I don't know if you call it bed, it was the couch or whatever, but I woke up again and just look around, sun's kind of pouring through the windows or whatever, there's people just passed out everywhere. Try to find the original buddies I came with, one's just rolling around and moaning, and the others are they're kind of awake, so I wake them up, and I'm like, you guys want to go? And they're like, yeah. They're like, what the fuck happened last night? I'm like, I have no idea, dude. I told them what I did, and they're like, fuck, shit. And I'm like, yeah, I know. So we're driving back, smoke a joint or whatever, to get back into it, wake and bake. And all was good. We just chilled the rest of the day. No adverse effects, really. I slapped myself a couple times this day, and I could feel everything. Beat off, I could feel it. It was all good. So, thanks for listening to my story. Fuck.